This is SJC 0590 here. Member, captain of Team Infamous. I'm glad about that. Today I'm gonna be showing you my Lightsworn build deck. That I'm probably gonna be taking to SJCs this year. They're coming up. I'm sorry. But first, give a couple of shout outs to the entire Team Infamous team. Sam, Francis, all them guys. They know who they are. And I'd also like to give a shout out to Blackwing Sting. He's a good friend of mine. I'll put his link up in the corner somewhere. Check him out. Subscribe to him. So here I'm going to show you the deck. Okay. My Team Infamous mat for those guys there. Okay. Alright, 2 Judgment Dragons, of course, with Lightsworns. That's always the big thing. You gotta have Judgment Dragons in this. Basically, he comes out, 4 Lightsworns in the grave. Bam, he's there, pay 1,000, blows up the entire field. Very good in OTK, especially if you have a monster with over 2,000 attack already on the field. You know, that's all a good thing. So, 2 Honest so far. I'm gonna get a 3rd when the Twilight Edition comes out. Of course, we all know what Honest is. You dump him, and a light monster that you have on the field that's been battled by another monster. He gains the attack of the monster that's battling him. So, Honest, really cool card. Love it to death. Triple Luminous. Of course, we all know what she does. You know. Dump a card from your hand, special summon a level 4 or lower Lightsworn monster from your graveyard. Love this girl. Love it. And of course, the Triple Wolves, the big combination. Instant +1 in this deck. Always, a lot of outs to him. Special summon when he's going from the deck to the graveyard. Love Wolf. It's going to be sad when he gets hit, though. Triple Celestias, of course. Always got to do Triple Celestias. When she's used in a tribute, when you tribute the Lightsworn monster to bring her out, you pick 2 cards on the field. They're instantly destroyed. Mill top 4 cards of your deck. How simple. 2,300 attack too, so that doesn't hurt. Triple Lila. There we go. Switcher to defense, destroys a spell or trap card, unfortunately. Second standby, not standby. Second turn, after her effect activates, she stays in defense until then. So, not bad. She's pretty good. Most people like to run 2, but I like running 3 just because of the effect. Only 1 Gareth. I used to run 2, but 1 Gareth seemed enough to me. But the draw power is excellent with him. Even with just 1, it's excellent. Basically, every time a Lightsworn mills, he mills 2 more cards. And for each Lightsworn that was milled by his effect, bam, that's another card in your hand. So, very useful for the draw power. Alright, oops. 1 Raikou. I know people want to run 2. 1's sufficient with my deck, just because of the way I built it. Flips up, destroys a card, mill the top 3 cards of your deck. Bam. That's how Raikou works. 1 Aaron. I'm going to replace her with a Christia when I get one. Because Christia is kind of a good sense for an out for Aaron. Aaron, when it attacks the defense position monster, it's sent right back to the deck. Before damage calculation. That's what makes it cool. So, it doesn't go to the top of the deck. It just sends it back to the deck. 1 Rinian, and you'll understand why I picked Rinian over Shire. Just because of the fact that when it's flipped, it can return a Lightsworn monster from the graveyard back into the deck. Then you draw 1 card. Bam. That's why I like Rinian. And of course, in any Lightsworn deck, you gotta have Plague Spreader. Probably the most broken tuner ever. If he's in the graveyard, put a card from your hand to the top of your deck, and he's instantly special summoned. However, he is removed if he leaves the field when you use that effect. And of course, The big stopper of the deck is the Necro Gardener's. Stops an attack when it's in the graveyard by removing it. Necro can basically get you out of any situation, as long as he's in the grave. If he's in your hand or on the field, it's basically a waste. So, alright, that was it for the monsters. Now to the spells. Of course, triple solar recharge. One of them is the special edition, this one. Discard a Lightsworn from your hand, draw 2, send 2 away. Simple as that. Triple charge. One of them is the SE. I think it's this one. Yeah, that's that one. Basically, mill the top 3 cards of your deck, search for a level 4 or lower Lightsworn, and put it straight into your hand. Instant +1 with this guy. 2 monster reincarnations, good for any situation. That's why I love this card in the Lightsworn deck. It's bad if you mill it, but it's pretty good. It lets you get Honest back into your hand, or Celestia if you've got like Wolf that was special summoned. Very easy to get out. Love that. So basically, discard a card, add a monster to your hand. Bam. Too Foolish? Foolish basically is a +1 in any situation. If you have it in your hand, it's an instant wolf or an instant negate. Either way, get a wolf out by special summoning it, or put a Necro in your graveyard and stop an attack. Very nice. And 1 Heavy Storm. And of course we all know what that does. It destroys everything. It destroys every spell and trap. No MST, unfortunately. Didn't want to run too many cards. Okay, now to the traps. Double Beckonings. Love this card. Love it, love it, love it. It let me get triple Honest at one point. And a Judgment at some point in that too. Discard your entire hand. It lets you put the same amount of cards that you had in your hand, the same number of light monsters that are in the grave, to the number of the cards that were in your hand before this effect was activated. Love it. And I also love this. Sam really hated me for doing this. Double Threatening. Especially in a mirror match, this is awesome, because I made him mill out because I had this card face down. I had no other cards on my field except for Threatening Roar. I loved it. Threatening Roar stops all attacks. Your opponent can't declare in a battle. I love it. Sam's going to hate me for posting that up. He's probably going to comment me later. 1 Mirror Force. Of course, we all know what that does. Solemn, of course. And Torrential. Bam.